My name is Jared Thompson from Bluefield State College. I'm doing a speech on the importance of free healthcare in the U.S. My speech is titled Free Healthcare for All. So, for starters, I have a belief that in the event of an accident, the first thing that goes through our heads should not have to be, can I afford to survive this? As Americans, we should have the liberty of encountering some more unfortunate events that result in an injury or sickness without having to worry about breaking the bank in order to recover from this. I believe that free healthcare could offer a solution to this. So let's start off by explaining what free healthcare is. So free healthcare is a form of healthcare that is provided by the government and offered to all citizens. While free healthcare is not literally free, it is paid for by taxes. But oftentimes people have healthcare provided by their job or their employer, which is automatically taken out of their paychecks before they actually receive their money. Of course, with any controversial topic, there are people who oppose free healthcare. We'll talk about that in a second. Free healthcare is important because at one point or another, you're going to have some sort of medical care, whether it be a checkup or, in more severe cases, a surgery. And depending on the severity of your medical care case, you're going to have to spend some money out of pocket if your deductible has not been met. Now, the people that oppose free healthcare often say that free healthcare is unnecessary and highly uneconomic. While it's not the most economic of concepts, I believe that it is better overall for the people of America and any real civilized country to implement, because it puts the needs of the people before the financial needs of the country. So, one reason why I chose this was that during my English 101 class, I decided to write a paper on why we should not implement free healthcare in the United States. And my main point was that it was uneconomic. But after having more life experience and having to spend money out of pocket myself for medical expenses, I realized that maybe free healthcare was a pretty good idea. So I decided to do this speech. So let's start off by talking about what free healthcare is. Free healthcare is provided by the government, paid for through taxes, and available to all citizens. All citizens usually means that even if someone comes from another country, if they are a legal citizen, they will still have access to free healthcare, no matter where they are in the United States. This will encourage people homeless or wealthy to take advantage of their healthcare opportunities rather than putting it on the back burner because they don't believe that they can afford it. I'll talk about why this is an issue here in a bit. So next, let's talk about why we should implement free healthcare. Free healthcare will result in a better peace of mind for our citizens, decrease the number of deaths due to lack of care, create higher wages on average for workers, and more incentive for becoming citizens. So, according to Health Affairs, despite such a high price tag, our health, including the health of our workforce, has fallen well behind these countries. These countries refer to other first world countries, such as Scandinavian countries in England and the UK. And the lack of health insurance is associated with as many as 44,789 deaths per year. That's from procon.org. The higher wages for workers comes from the fact that without having to opt for health care provided by the employer, this will no longer come out of their paychecks and instead will just increase their federal taxes. So now let's talk about some of the cons of free healthcare. With free healthcare, there is a possibility of a lower quality of care. It could increase the U.S. debt and increase longer wait lists. According to Balanced Politics, government-mandated procedures will likely reduce doctor flexibility and lead to poor patient care. This is because with more people coming in seeking health care, there won't be as many doctors, or doctors won't have as much time with each patient. This will have to be supplemented with doctors and nurses with lower lower levels of experience. So that could lead to a lower level of care. And according to Cato, in practice, many countries promise universal coverage but ration care or have extremely long wait lists for treatment. This is true with more people coming in to take advantage of their health care. So, in conclusion, free healthcare puts the needs of the people first, creates a better environment within the country, and is necessary in the modern world. If you would like to talk to someone about trying to move forward and implement free healthcare, talk to your state representative via phone or email. If you would like more information on the benefits of free healthcare, please visit the link below. Here are my works cited, and thank you for listening.